On Election Day, there are certain laws in the state of Mississippi that ensure our elections are conducted fairly and smoothly. Among these different statutes include the 30-foot rule. A person who is voting, a person who is a poll worker in the polling place, and anybody that is a credentialed poll watcher may be present in a polling place on Election Day. All other people, though, must be absent and free from the polling place. Within 30 feet is a free area all around every polling place, meaning nobody may loiter or greet or speak even with their neighbors. So 30-foot free all around a polling place, but for eligible voters, poll workers, and poll watchers. In addition, we have what's called the 150-foot rule. People may not campaign, hand out postcards, wave signs, or drive around with a bumper sticker within 150 feet of any entrance to a polling place on Election Day. Campaigning also includes the shaking of hands or greeting of voters as they enter a polling place. Candidates may not be within 150 feet of any entrance to a polling place if they are actively campaigning on an election day. However, candidates may be present inside a polling place if they are what they are calling their own poll watcher. Poll watchers are individuals who are there and credentialed by a candidate or by the Secretary of State or Attorney General's office or the Department of Justice to watch the conduct of the election. Poll watchers often have a place designated within the polling place at which they are seated. They should not interfere in the election process at all or communicate with any voters. A poll watcher is able to challenge a voter's qualifications in the polling place, meaning he or she can challenge an eligibility of a voter to cast a ballot. That is a process that is handled and well known by your poll workers to handle in accordance with Mississippi law. Poll watchers also cannot interrupt a voter. They cannot interact with a voter. They cannot take pictures of the election materials, which include your poll book and your receipt book. And most importantly, they cannot be involved in the processing of absentee voting or in the touching of any ballot or any other election material, including the ballot box. Poll watchers are permissible by candidates, one per candidate, and one per Secretary of State or Attorney General's office in your polling place. Elections in Mississippi are conducted on two different types of machines, the TSX voting machine as well as precinct scanners. Your county determines what machine or what method is used in your particular county. How votes are counted are determined by what type of equipment your county is using. For the most of Mississippi, we use a touchscreen voting machine called a TSX voting machine. These machines keep a tabulation of every vote that is cast on that machine, including the ability to print a paper ballot of every vote that was ever cast on that machine during the election. These machines print tapes at the end of the election day, which provide the election results per machine. Those results are utilized in tabulating the total number of votes cast for each candidate in each county when it comes to determining the winners. Likewise, in counties using precinct scanners, you vote a paper ballot by marking in a bubble next to the candidate's name. These ballots you should place into a precinct scanner to scan your ballot. These machines also produce media and tapes which calculate or tabulate the votes cast for each candidate in each polling place in each county and are used to calculate the results and the winners in your particular county. All machines in the state of Mississippi have been tested and are secure. All machines in the state of Mississippi also afford all voters what's called second chance voting, whether you're voting on a touchscreen or through a precinct scanner. If you missed a race or if you cast a vote for too many candidates in one particular race, both these machines will alert you to your mistake and give you the opportunity to go back and correct your mistake before you cast your ballot. These results are always tabulated by the county. The county election officials, county election commissioners, 5 in each county, are responsible for canvassing and doing a paper audit to ensure the electronic votes are accurate before they certify their election results to the state of Mississippi. Ultimately, the state will certify most candidates in most elections, but sometimes your county election commissioners are those that certify your winners in your county elections. Election results are always available on the Mississippi website, sos.ms.gov, under election results. We keep all election results or recap forms received from our county, signed by the election officials for many, many years, beginning in 2004. You can click on that site and locate the election results for any county and any election since 2004. This year, we'll be launching also another part of our website, which will tabulate the election results to graphically show how voters are casting votes for specific candidates and specific parties throughout the states. Please visit our new election results section of our website soon to see a new upgrade to how we depict the winners and the votes in our state this upcoming election cycle.